Right, looks like next match is coming along. 4 members on both the sides have joined the training room as of now, and we're still waiting for 1 member on both sides. This again is bracket J, Black Swan 2 versus Czech Air 1. I seem to be dealing with the Czech Air team for the first match. The Czech Air for the first match, and that would mean Black Swan 2 for the second match. Again, Black Swan 2 has a little bit of a tournament experience. They joined the official Wargaming release tournament. That's the first tournament after release, the Silverwing release tournament, and they have gone into the 3rd round of that. We're already getting along with the first match here. I feel like that has been a mistake, or both of the teams are missing a player. That's so possible. Looks like he accidentally pressed battle, cause five members in each channel, but only seems to have made a mistake here by the matchmaker Redwing. Mistakes can happen. I think he accidentally pressed the battle button. I was already a bit scared there. That match started a lot sooner than I thought, but I was not the only one. So it looks like we're gonna have a rematch going on here. So as I was about to say, Black Swan 2 has come into the 3rd round of the Wargaming release tournament, the Silverwing release tournament, and the 3rd round will be played tomorrow evening. And Czech Air 1 has brought it to the 4th round of the loser bracket in the Silverwing 4 tournament, and I've forgot to check if they are participating in the Silverwing release tournament and what place they are or have gotten. It looks like we're gonna start the match again. Not entirely sure as of what the matchmaker is doing now. The matchmaker is Redwing 07077, and he deleted the room as it was indeed the wrong map, which means the match before has most likely also been played on the wrong map. That could make a big difference. If the match before was played on the wrong map, that makes a big difference in how successful the ground attack aircraft strategy could have been coming out from DSA. As I mentioned before, Pacific Ocean is a lot bigger than the harbor map, which means that if, for example, the ground attack aircraft player chooses the west side of the map and the entire enemy team goes east, then he's gonna rack up at least 8 ground targets before they even reach him. So I sincerely hope last match on Harbour was the correct map, but again, I have been informed all matches in round 1 are to be played on Pacific Ocean and not on Harbour. And it seems like the room is going to be remade. So let's see. Yeah, now we are in Pacific Ocean. Yeah, freestyler. You got that right, Riding Mean. That's a golden oldie. The early 90s, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, late 90s, 1999. Fun Punk MC's freestyler. So everyone seems to be in the new room, and Red Wing put himself in with the Black Swan 2 team, so I will be put into the Czech Air 1 team this time around. Black Swan 2 going with the same setup as Guys Who Dated Your Cousins and the team Unforgiven, 2 110Es and 3 109Es. And the Czech Air team choosing a significantly different team composition, going with 2 P40s and F4F and 2 110Es. So both teams with the 2 110Es, the high altitude performance. Yes?
Hi, Hom. I restart the game now. Because there were trends between us and the players, and started now new.
Alright. Thank you.
So, okay. Thank you. Also, we see us later.
Alright. So yeah, the match is going to be restarted with Czech Air 1 against Black Swan 2. And it's going to be on the light fighter side, America against Germany, and the heavy fighter side, 2 110Es each side. So this is going to be very interesting as to which team is going to take this one home. Or is it going to be the 109Es, or is it going to be the high altitude fighters from the American branch, the P40 and or the F4F? Czech Air might go for some sneaky ground attack thing here. The F4F can carry bombs, the P40s can carry rockets, so they could potentially take out a couple of ground targets, forcing or gaining the initiative and forcing Black Swan 2 to either take out ground targets of their own or to decrease altitude to spot out the Czech Air players. Doesn't look like that's gonna happen though. This P40 doesn't have rockets, 110E doesn't have bombs, F4F also completely strapped free of any armaments except for its machine guns. So it's machine guns on one side versus cannons on the other side. And Czech Air moving towards the center of the map, gaining as much altitude as they can, as we can admire the beautiful map Pacific from above, with the nice volcano here in the center. Warships. Artillery going on there underneath, the warships battling each other. But there doesn't seem to be any specific formation coming out here from the Czech Air team. Flying quite far away from each other. The distance between the P40 and between both the P40s is about 600 or 800 meters. That's a lot. And the first spot is going out on the Black Swan team, who just remained in their base gaining altitude. Both 110s. Wow, great kill there by Mate. And in the meantime, dogfight going on between PTZ and Antares, whilst PTZ has or had a plane of his own on his tail, but that has been quickly taken out again by Mate in the 110E, racking up 2 kills quickly after each other, now being chased by Zapfler, but being out of reach as of now. In the meantime, Antares almost taking down Daredevil, only 8% HP remaining whilst PTZ tries to help his mate out. This is not looking good for Daredevil. PTZ forcing Antares to break away from Daredevil, giving his teammates some space there, whilst in the meantime the remaining 109E on the Black Swan team dives down on top of Marty Jameson, almost taking him out. Now they both go for the same target, and that's a mistake which PTZ punished them for immediately. You can't go for the same target if there is too many enemy players alive, and Czech Air 1 is showing them that here. Zapfler, the last remaining guy, 5% HP remaining, quickly taken out, and this was a intense but again quick match between Black Swan 2 and Czech Air 1, with the victory going to Czech Air 1 in the first match. Let's see if any change of plans coming out from Black Swan 2 after this defeat. Perhaps a change of planes, if that's allowed. Again, I forgot to check that out in the meantime. I will do that after this match. I shall check in the rules if it's allowed to change planes in between battles. For the next game I will be following Black Swan, who chose to get altitude in their base, but perhaps didn't expect the Czech air team to fight them that quickly, and we're not quite ready for it, I feel. Same time, the Black Swan team was remarkably low altitude, considering they haven't moved forward at all since their spawn, compared to the Czech air team, which had to move all across the map. No team switches going on, both teams on the same side, so I will be following Czech air once more. Again, you're gonna see me crash into the ground. I'll explain again, that's because there is no spectator mode available as of yet, other than just killing yourself, and then you can view your team members and see what they're doing. If you're new to the game, that's a very handy way to learn from your fellow teammates. Just watching in spectator mode, see what they do. If someone's behind them, what they do to get rid of them, or if they're on someone, what they do to kill them quickly. Czech air seeming to do pretty much the same as the last match, and why not? It worked. They won 1-0. Well, this time they remain above their base. They have a 1-0 lead in game, so they can take all the time they need. There's no pressure on them. The pressure is on Black Swan 2. And let's see how they deal with it exactly. Again, a big gap between the front line and the support line on the Czech air team. There's 1,000 meters between the P40 and the F4F. That's a long distance to cover, whilst the BF-110E from Black Swan, apparently taking bombs this time, has taken out 2 ground targets. And Czech air, judging by the pins, expecting him to return to base after he took out those ground targets, so are not going to protect any more of their own, but instead trying to guess where they are going and intercept them on their way there. But the ground target got taken out here in Charlie 9-ish, Delta 9-ish, and Czech are moving to see if any members of Black Swan has remained in that area. It doesn't look like it. In the meantime, 3 ground targets have been killed already, and that means the counter is racking up pretty quickly, with already a 42% supremacy lead coming out for Black Swan. So Czech has got to find him quickly and kill one of them quickly, or take out a ground target of their own, and that's going to be very difficult with this team setup. Unless their 110Es pick bombs this time as well, but I highly doubt that. Yeah, 110Es have been instructed to attack a ground target, diving down. Let's find one of them. Diving out on a warship, firing consecutively at it. Focus fire on this warship over here. 75% supremacy has been achieved by now on the counter for Black Swan 2, but it looks like this warship will be taken out in time to set that counter back a little bit. And the count has come back to 35%. Now will they keep doing this or regain altitude? It looks like they will keep attacking ground targets to even out that supremacy, bring it back to 3-3. But the ground attack strategy as a manner to win with superiority is not going to work for Black Swan 2. And the first spot has gone out. It's Daredevil spotting out Gremlin over here. Gremlin taking Marty Jameson head on, quickly bringing him down to 58% HP. Daredevil can't help him because he's gonna have troubles of his own if he's diving down. Trying to dodge the shots of Larkar by performing a corkscrew maneuver, therefore dodging most of the damage, but then there's also the 109E of X